Hey tribe, welcome back. You may know this gown as a chiffon dressing gown, feather dressing gown, old Hollywood robe, or just plain old sugar daddy robe, which is a popular name for it now. I made this gown using vintage Walmart curtains, and I feel like I kind of manifested this for myself. I remember seeing the curtains a while back, and I said, one day I'm going to make something out of that. I don't know what, but it's going to be something. And then, not knowing that I was going to pull out my sewing machine and then start a YouTube channel, it just made me feel so good to finally see that it's made and it's here. Lately, these gowns have been used in boudoir photos, birthday shoots, wedding shoots, and also maternity pictures. So let's get right into it. These gowns were made popular in the 1920s by performers like Jean Harlow and Josephine Baker, and now they're back like grandma's fanny pack, made popular by performer Catherine Delish. We're gonna start this tutorial by printing off the pattern on Mood Fabrics website. This is a free pattern, so thank you, Mood! There are two parts in this pattern, top and bottom. Print this pattern at 100% actual size or it will print out wrong. This is the longest part of the process. It took me a long time to put this pattern together. I like to use clear tape or painter's tape to put my patterns together. So first I take my pattern pieces after I printed them off. Then I cut the shapes out, and now I'm cutting out fabric with my rotary cutter. I had to stop and use my seam ripper to take apart the seams of the curtains. So that's what I'm doing now. And this fabric is kind of weird. It's sheer, but it's hot. I think it's a lot more sturdy because it's curtain material. Begin by stitching 2 darts at the bottom of the back bodice. Next, we're going to sew the lapels and then the front and back bodice together after hems. And this is your front, back bodice, sleeves, and flare all put together. I use a French seam to put them all together to hide the seams because we're using a sheer fabric. I decided to use ribbon to make the front lapels look a little bit more distinct. Next, I'm gonna sew the guide between the 2 panels on the bottom skirt, and then I'm going to sew the front panels of the skirt all together, and I'm gonna be using a French seam again. I originally only used 2 packs of the curtains, but I wanted a really long train, so I had to use a third. So this is 3 curtains in total. Instead of a bow at the waist, I went with a button and elastic. I used black cherry Kool-Aid, Dawn dish detergent, vinegar, and warm water to paint the marabou feathers burgundy, but that failed, so I went with the pink instead. Nailed it! And here is the complete look with a handmade matching bonnet and eye mask that I wanted to have with it. If you want a tutorial for those two, just comment down below. The only thing I regret about this project is that I didn't make a long bow. I think I would have enjoyed that instead of the button, but it can always be done. And I thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. See you next time.